Every phone, PC or laptop has an address, just like a home has an address. Your PC needs an IP address so that it provides an identification and location system for computers on networks and routes traffic across the internet. The thing is that nowadays there are a lot of devices using IP addresses, so there has been a need to create a new internet protocol that can handle more IP addresses, and that is called Internet Protocol version 6 or IPv6. IPv6 was created by the Internet Engineering Task Force in the late 90s as a response to the rapid growth of the Internet and the realization that the existing IPv4 address space would not be able to accommodate all the new devices connecting to the Internet. The IETF is a group of experts that work on improving and setting standards for the Internet's technical features. They help make sure the Internet works well and is compatible with all different devices and systems. They improved IPv6 compared to IPv4 by adding more address space and additional features. IPv6 is more efficient at handling packets, improving performance, and enhances security. It also allows internet service providers to make their routing tables smaller and more organized. You may think why there isn't an IPv5, but well, it actually exists. But let's just say that it was more like a temporary protocol created to complete a task, which it did successfully. One shortcoming that undermined its popular use was the 32-bit address scheme, the same scheme used by IPv4. As a result, it has the same problem that IPv4 had, a limited number of possible IP addresses. And now we have come to the creation of a whole new protocol, IPv6. Data on the internet is sent using network packets. IPv6 has a new packet format that helps routers process packet headers faster. However, IPv4 and IPv6 packets are different, so they can't work together. Most communication protocols work with IPv6 without changes, except for FTP and NTP that include internet addresses that may have issues with the new format. FTP and NTP are two different communication protocols used on the internet. FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. It is a standard network protocol used for transferring files from one host to another over a TCP-based network such as the internet. NTP stands for Network Time Protocol. It is a protocol used to synchronize the clocks of computer over a network. It is used to ensure that all computers have the same time and is often used for timekeeping in large networks. What do IPv6 addresses look like? Unlike the addresses of IPv4, which are written in 4 parts separating by dots like this one, IPv6 addresses will be written in 8 numbers separating by columns rather than dots, like the one shown in this video. And yes, they are all numbers. The reason there are letters in there is because IPv6 addresses are written in hexadecimal base 16 notation, which means 16 different symbols are required to uniquely represent the base 10 numbers 1 to 16. The main advantage that IPv6 has over IPv4 is its larger address space. The size of an IPv6 address is 128 bits, compared to 32 bits in IPv4. The address space, therefore, has 2 raised to the power of 128 total addresses. Over the years, the transition to IPv6 has been slow due to the complexity of upgrading existing infrastructure and the fact that IPv4 addresses were still available through a network address translation. However, with the depletion of IPv4 addresses and the need for a more secure and efficient internet, the adaptation of IPv6 has been gaining momentum in recent years. Some companies are resisting to switch to IPv6, which is delaying its adaptation. While most network administrators know the migration is inevitable, they don't want to be the first to cause problems for their own networks and applications. NATUs has also reduced initiatives to switch, but as IPv4 addresses become scarce, selling them off can help fund the switch to IPv6. Some companies are already starting to charge for IPv4 addresses and offer IPv6 for free. Government action might be needed to push for a faster transition, although many Western governments don't have it on their agenda. However, China has an ambitious plan to have 800 million active IPv6 users by 2025. the adoption of IPv6 is becoming more pressing. Though the transition may be not easy, it will bring better performance, increased security, and a more efficient handling of packets. Let's work together to make the move to IPv6 and embrace the next generation of the internet. Don't forget to like and share this video to spread awareness about IPv6. Thank you for watching.